What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chazz for the Fantasy Football Bros podcast, and we're doing our weekly segment called Coffee with Chazz, and I'm headed out to get some coffee. Maybe it's lunch. You'll never know. You never know what time it is, but now it's right now it's kind of nice here in Buffalo. It was pouring earlier. We got a Monday Night Football tonight where the Bills are going to crush the Titans, so we're going to have to see how that game goes. Bills are going to crush, like I said. So my early thoughts off the cuff on week 2 of fantasy football. I mean, obviously, I gotta address the situation of my boy Trey Lance, out for the year, busted ankle. Looked pretty good starting off that game too, but was quickly out for the year. But that's why I warned everybody out there that if you go for a more running type quarterback such as Trey Lance, to make sure you get a solid backup. In every league that I had Trey Lance, I actually drafted him with Tom Brady, which they both are kind of garbage right now. Well, I mean, Trey Lance is out, and Brady's kind of garbage right now. So it is what it is there. But I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I'm not worried about it. Brady will turn it around, I think, in week 4 when he gets his weapons back. So I'm not in scary mode for Brady yet. Running back wise, I got to be frank with everybody here because I was working this whole weekend doing some benefit stuff for an organization for a cat adoption here in Buffalo. So shout out to Precious Paws and Tats for Cats, a Millennium Tattoo. But so I didn't get to watch every game like I normally do, but just looking through my fantasy teams and other fantasy teams, what a shit week for running backs, y'all. Like, Jonathan Taylor was trash. Derrick Henry still has to come. Christian McCaffrey, I was fine with what he did. He got you 16 points in a PPR league without a touchdown and without many receptions. So, like, that's a pretty nice little floor for Christian McCaffrey there. 100 rushing yards and everything, and, like, that's cool. So I'm okay with Christian McCaffrey, but we still got Dalvin Cook to go. I don't know, Najee. It wasn't just a good week with running backs. I mean, my boy Saquon was fine too. 13, 14 points in a PPR league. That's fine. In limited action, though, DeAndre Swift was awesome. He only had 12 touches and still produced 15, 16 points, somewhere around there. I'll take that for being on limited action with the bum ankle. Tight end wise, my theory to punt on tight end this year actually worked out well because it seems like the NFL is punting on tight ends because all tight ends are garbage in fantasy football. Even like the great ones of Kelsey and Andrews. Kelsey had one great week and one meh week, and now Andrews has had one meh week and one great week. So it's like, and other than that, all the other tight ends are doo-doo, y'all. As well with a lot of quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks are doo-doo, y'all. Brady's been doo-doo. Rodgers has been doo-doo. Nobody, I mean, even you got Josh Allen, you got Justin Herbert, you got the guys like that. But Burrow's been kind of doo-doo. It's just not Carr has been kind of doo-doo. Not like doo-doo, but not fantastic, Got to mention the duel and the shootout with who I picked as a dark horse candidate for NFL MVP, and that was Lamar Jackson. And a guy who I've actually defended and said he's not as bad as everyone makes him out to be, and that's Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his name is, Tua. He's not as bad as everyone makes him out to be, and he's showing that now for you guys. And he put up 6 touchdowns, and 430 yards. I believe that's about, in a normal standard league, 39 points or so. In my leagues, you get bonuses for 40-yard touchdowns, which I think he threw 3 of those friggin' things. Insane. But he was actually outdueled by Lamar Jackson, who in standard, scoring leagues had 43 points. What a game. I mean, I wish I could have watched it. But, it really showed more from Tua's perspective to his receivers, because Waddle and Hill both had 2 touchdowns, long touchdowns, a bunch of receptions. Like that, those guys are going to be difficult. And Bills fans out there, like, I'm not saying the Dolphins are a threat, but we can't take them lightly. I mean, Hill has always burnt us, and Waddle is a really great underrated receiver. Last year he got overshadowed because he was a rookie and Jamar Chase was insane, and this year he got overshadowed right away because they brought in Hill. So I am completely okay with starting both of those receiving options moving forward. And honestly, I'm comfortable if you guys have Tua or pick up Tua to start him over some of these middling quarterbacks, the Rodgers, the Burrows, the Rodgers and Burrow and Carr and Brady right now. I mean, if you even want to compare weapons between Tua and Burrow, say, they're very comparable, if not, Tua's got better weapons almost. I mean, Chase is great. Hill is great. Waddle is great. Higgins is great. I mean, it's right there. So it's just like they're all great. So and Tua's been showing it this year so far, and people like Burrow, Rodgers, Brady, those guys have not. So it's been a pretty wild start to week 2 from what I've seen. I mean, even back on Thursday, Justin Herbert getting his ribs broken or his cartilage broken, which I don't think you can break cartilage, but apparently he did. I mean, it's Justin Herbert, y'all. It's been a fun week, and I'm just a little out of it this week because I didn't get a chance to sit there and watch my NFL Red Zone all day. But I will make up for it next week, and I'll have more information for everybody. And, of course, tonight, go Bills, crush them Titans. 2 games tonight, don't forget, guys. The Bills game's on at 7, and the Vikings and the Eagles are on at 8:30. So make sure you guys are prepared for that, because it's going to you might miss the action in the Bills game. I mean, but it's supposed to rain here in Buffalo. So, like, I don't know, but Josh Allen in the weather, like, the wind game messed with Josh Allen. I think he's fine. Even if Gabe Davis is out and he's hurt, I'm fine with the Bills this week. And if you're looking for replacements for Gabe Davis, hopefully you guys had him in your flex position. And if he was, check to see if Zach Moss is out there to throw in your flex. So James Cook you could throw in your flex. Maybe McKenzie, probably not, but maybe Jamison Crowder is out there you can throw in your flex. On the other side, maybe Treylon Burks. A lot of people drop Robert Woods. He could be somebody you could throw in your flex. Maybe Hassan, the running back from Tennessee. He could be Hassan Reddick. Or maybe he could. No, wait, that's Hassan Reddick. That's the Hassan Reddick's the linebacker. But the guy from Michigan, I'm sorry, I'm driving. He could be, because Dontrell Hilliard's out, so he could be maybe getting something as the backup running back in Tennessee. And don't forget, you got all the players on the Eagles. Maybe somebody dropped Deontay Smith, whatever, and maybe somebody doesn't have somebody from the Vikings, like KJ Osborne, or maybe Irv Smith, the tight end, if you can start tight ends in your flex. So you have options. Just hopefully you had Gabe Davis in your flex. If not, you got to find one of those receivers. So that's my little review quickly of week 1. And thank you for joining with Getting Coffee with Chazz. And good luck in all your matchups for a Monday night. And hopefully you all win unless you're playing with me. And the podcast will be coming out later this week. Until next time, we'll see you then. Peace.